I remember I bumped into Tadzoka for the first time, and a fantastic job getting Impact Hub going. I think anyone who puts an effort into putting a hub going, really amazing job. Please keep going. Incredible thing you guys are doing. So anyway, I bumped into her at an event, and she said to me, Joe, I'm thinking of cancelling it, hey? And I was like, please, don't. I've been looking forward to this, because Stuart had sent me the invitation, and I wanted somewhere on a stage to be able to say fuck and not be judged for it. So please don't judge me. I've got rights tonight, right? Now, the second reason why I didn't want to cancel it is I have so much material for Fuckup Nights. 6 months I could run the show by myself. So many fuck-ups. But anyway, for tonight, I have to pick a few. I'm on a clock, and I thought I'd share a couple of things with you. First of all, I'm 18 years old. Right? What I mean to say is, I'm still the same 18-year-old guy who fell in love with my high school sweetheart. And this year, we celebrate our 20th anniversary. And that's one thing I did not fuck up. It's one of the things I did not fuck up. I'm also the father of 4 incredible children. My eldest, who's 15, is now taller than me. And he says to everyone that he meets, my dad needs to take a paternity test. Smart guy. I'm a serial entrepreneur. Stuart was kind enough to say, I've tried many things. I've failed at many things. And as much as you read about it, it is really true that you learn when you fail. But bloody hell, it is a hard lesson. So I'm not encouraging you to go and seek for failure, but when it happens, keep your eyes open. My first job was at the Meikles Hotel. Recently married, first job, resident manager, I get to work in this amazing place. I couldn't have given my wife a better start to life. And then it was downhill after that. 4 years there, and I leave, I start my first business, which was not this one, it was Creative Elegance, and it was an event management company. Now the crazy thing about me saying that it was my first company was I didn't employ anybody. But you know what it is? When you start, you think that registering a company is what it takes to build a company. And it's the biggest load of, well, I can say bullshit here, right? Because if I can say anything. So anyway, quickly realized that wasn't going to work out. Moved on to, I thought, no, let me go into production. So I started this company called Boxit, another nutcase idea. I can say that now. Now, the reason I started this business was I hated receiving Christmas presents in weird-looking shaped presents. I wanted my presents in nice boxes, and these people would send me weird-shaped stuff. So I figured, hey, let me start this Boxit business, right? This dumb thing that I thought about, that I didn't think about in this, was not everybody wants presents in neat boxes. That's the first mistake I made. But the second mistake I made in this business was I ordered so much stock to get the unit price down that I had no money left for cash flow, no money left for marketing, no money left for salaries or anything for myself. Dumb mistake. So again, guys, it's so attractive. You go to a printer and they say to you, you know what, if you order 1,000 more, we'll give you a better price. And I ordered 10,000, right? Big fuck up, don't do that. So that's about Boxit. Let's move on. Fast forward a couple of years. Now tonight is about Fuckup Nights, so I'm not going to share with you the things I got right, but I managed to get a couple of things right. Managed to buy a house, managed to buy my favorite car. Life was looking okay. And then again, remember how it was Meikles and then duh. Yeah. It was a little bit of that and then we're back. So I started, like Stuart told you, I started a magazine called Hello Harare, amongst many other businesses. Now I can tell you that neither Stuart nor Donna are the people I'm talking about. So let's be, just because they said I met them there. Remember when, with creative elegance, I thought not employing anyone was a mistake. I figured, you know what, the opposite must be the solution. Let's employ a whole lot of people. So I went and I got a whole lot of people. I even had an HR manager. So I figured, well, you got an HR manager, sure, your HR is going to be fine, right? Don't do that. Spend time on recruitment. Get people one-on-one. If you're in a startup, you know, I read about these successful entrepreneurs now who, the first 100 hires, they're interviewing personally. Wow, I wish I knew that then. I really wish I knew that then. Big fuck up. No need to say, remember that favorite car that I told you I got? One of the things I had to sell, amongst other things. I had to sell those, lick my wounds, and move on. Now, the lesson learned there is recruiting right is absolutely critical. I don't know how many of you know Battle of the Chefs. Anyone here watch Battle of the Chefs? Just, okay, thanks. That's good to know. You know, when you have stuff on ZBC, you think you might be the only one watching. Unless it's the coup or something like that. So thank you. You've just like, whoa. It's been a couple of people watching. It feels good. But I want to share with you a really tough aspect of season 1. Battle of the Chefs. I'd been working on it. I wrote the plan in 2010 that I was going to produce a reality television show in 2015. From between 2010 to 2014, I was pitching it to every corporate that would allow me 15 minutes with them. Not a single person said yes. At the end of 2014, I convinced that amazing woman who I'm married to, look, let's convert our double lockup garage into a studio. We converted it into our studio. My children at that stage were all in private school. We converted it into a studio. I convinced a whole lot of amazing people to come on board and help me to shoot the show. By the end of 2014, we had finished the production of season 1. I was $45,000 in debt. I had to take my kids out of private school. The most difficult meeting I've ever had in my life was sitting with the headmaster of a school and explaining to them that, look, I have to take my kids out because next year I don't have the money to pay for this. Most difficult thing, to sit with my wife crying. So, big fuck up, yeah? But not funny. Finished season 1, and I figured the calls are going to come. People are going to watch this. They're going to love it. They're going to phone. I'm going to get sponsors. Nobody called. Not a single person. Spent a whole year pitching corporates yet again. Still no interest. And then on the 4th of December, after 6 weeks of trying to get hold of the managing director of TM Pick n Pay, I got an appointment. So I walked in with a 55-inch screen, put it on his desk. I had a banner, a roll-up banner. You know, we all love roll-up banners as entrepreneurs. Roll-up banner which said TM Pick n Pay, Battle of the Chefs. I played the final episode, 5 minutes. He watched it. He said to me, Joe, I love it. How much? And he said, come on Monday, let's sign the contracts. I tell you, we left that office, sat in the car, and you can see it in my eyes now. We just cried, just wept. But that was the beginning of the turnaround for us. This couldn't have been done by having the most amazing team. Absolutely. So as much as I told you, don't go employ everyone. Get the right people. You know, one of the guys here tonight behind the cameras is Clifford, and he's one of my amazing editors. I don't know, there he is there. You know, and he's just one of the people that comes and makes things happen. So find those incredible people, and then you can make anything happen. Thank you so much.